It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Smith Rowe, has all the ingredients to make a great number 10, Peter. He's excellent both on and off the ball. Those half turns, the quick 1-2s, they're his speciality. Something he can do well across the final third, where often space is at a premium.
Shapes to shoot! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Kusenov, Semenyo, Kusenov, Rodri, O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Castagna. Raul. He's through now, is he in? Raul! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. Doku. Great ball if he can get there. That has been knocked clear. Robinson with the clearance. And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. O'Reilly. Doku. He's making a real surge on the left. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mathias Nunes! A finish of true class. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe played with finesse. Rodri. Natchez Nunes. Kusanov. Cherki. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Doku. O'Reilly. Quality ball. Leno gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Out to the left it goes. Robinson. And it's Robinson. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Robinson. Oh, it's played into the area. Kusanov. And here's Raul. Haaland. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Bassi. Iwobi. And it's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Over to the left. Smith Rowe played out to the left flank. And here's Raul. Raul. That's going to go a long way. Iwobi have it back and can go again. O'Reilly. And it goes cross-field. Semenyo. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Cherki, and here's Doku. O'Reilly drives it in. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rodri. Natchez Nunes. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that... And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Bassi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. Oh, good ball! Berger. O'Reilly clears it away. Chance! Doku. Castagna with the foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bernardo Silva. That's a... Can he finish? In he goes again! Danger averted for now.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It will be. He's got away. Lovely feet. And it's Castagna. That's very neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. O'Reilly shifted upfield. And here's Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Castagna. And here's Chukwueze. Cleared away. Haaland. Semenyo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Semenyo. Leno deals with that nice and simple. Jimenez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri aimed forwards. And that has been cleared. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chukwueze is onto it in a flash. And it's Smith Rowe. And here's Raul. Jimenez, oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Berger. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Gehi. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. Chukwueze. Castagna. Chukwueze. There's no flag. A real chance. And it's Castagna. Castagna crosses.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Kusanov, nicely aimed pass. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland, takes a shot. Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Berger. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cherki, Rodri, does really well to win the ball there. Berger. Robinson, can he latch on to this? Here's Smith Rowe. Doku. Doku. Iwobi. Berger. Jimenez spread out to the left. And it's Berger. Jimenez looking under. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. Berger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Semenyo. Kusanov. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the front line. Cherki. Searching pass he's played there. And they've got rid. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Semenyo is offering a wry smile there.
That has been knocked clear. Iwobi. Now it's Chukwueze. Out to the left it goes. Semenyo. Rodri. Kusanov. Cherki. Rodri. O'Reilly, gently done. Back into the middle. Jorge Cuenca cuts it out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Doku chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. Doku. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. O'Reilly's cross, brilliantly cut out. Berger. And it's played forward. Chukwueze, now he's off and running. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Moved on forwards. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Leno sends that a long way. Doku, and here's Haaland. Cherki! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Robinson tries to clear. Semenyo wins the duel this time. Rodri. And here's Semenyo. Out to the right. Semenyo elects to cross. Berger. Bassi forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Doku. Iwobi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Jimenez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Jimenez played out to the left flank. And here's Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's O'Reilly. Castagna. That's really well manoeuvred. Matches Nunes, cuts out the pass. Cherki, Haaland. Cherki. Rodri. Here's Doku, and the shot! Good question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. O'Reilly, gently done. Kusenov. Rodri. Kusenov. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Yehi. Docker. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Out for a throw. Cross goes in there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jorge Cuenca shifted upfield. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. He can run onto that. Now it's Jimenez. Roll! Oh, that was no routine save.
Raúl Jimenez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Doku. Good play on the left-hand side here. Castagna with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Robinson. Robinson proves just a little bit too strong. Matches Nunes, driven forward. Iwobi. Chukwueze, aim forwards. Chukwueze. Castagna. Chukwueze. Kusanov gets rid without sophistication. Bassi. Jorge Cuenca. Chukwueze, who's set up one goal so far. Caught offside that time. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Raúl. He's away! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doku. Rodri. Matches Nunes. Forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. O'Reilly. Cherki. That has been cut short. Robinson. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Smith Rowe. Iwobi. It's a throw-in. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Berger. And here's Raul. O'Reilly is there, and he can get that clear. Cherki. Berger. He has found the way through. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Bernardo Silva. That's been drilled forward. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Iwobi. 2 minutes to be added on. Iwobi. Or hit Cuenca. Castagna. Chukwueze. Castagna. O'Reilly. Doku. Doku tries looking up for options on the left. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Or hit Cuenca. Castagna. Smith Rowe. Iwobi. And here's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's well seen too. Berger. And it's Robinson. Haaland. Cherki. Doku. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yehi. Cherki. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Doku. And it's played forward. Cherki. Takes a shot! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Moved on forwards. Berger. Robinson picks it up now. Robinson, and that's aimed into the middle. He's cut it out. Cherki. Rodri. Yehi. Gehi shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Cherki. Doku. It's a threatening ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Chukwueze. Smith Rowe. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. Smith Rowe. Bassi. Berger. Robinson. Oh, played through for the wide man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cleared without complication. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. That's tidy. And here's Semenyo. Cherki. And here's Haaland! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Jorge Cuenca, gently done. Rodri. And it's Nunez. Semenyo. Played in. And the keeper beats it away. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Chukwueze succumbs to the pressure. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Doku looking to run onto it. Berger. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Robinson, and he's got his cross in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bassi. Iwobi. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Robinson with a fine tackle. That has been knocked clear. Doku. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And he's lost his... and he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cherky really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. O'Reilly climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Jorge Cuenca forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Doku. He's got space in the area. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doku played out towards the right wing. And it's Nunez. And here's Haaland. Goes for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Matches Nunez, plays it short. O'Reilly, there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Haaland. Jorge Cuenca gets good distance on it. Rodri. Semenyo. Semenyo making good progress on the right-hand side. Firmly met.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Moved on forwards, and it's Robinson. He is just caressing the ball. chance to play it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Real chance! That's really well cleared. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cherki. Doku. Kusanov. Cherki. Kusanov. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Doku. That's a good run down the left. Iwobi. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Nice physical challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? O'Reilly. It's a throw. And it's O'Reilly. And he decides to cross it. No, that's not going to find its target. Berger. Robinson. Berger. Now it's Smith Rowe. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Raul. Berger. Tries a shot! Kusanov. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Kusanov, shifted upfield. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Kusanov. Matches Nunes. Rodri, aim forwards. And it's Nunez. Semenyo looking to get on the end of this. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. He is onto it in a flash. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Out to the left it goes. Tries a deft little ball. Rodri getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Cherki! That looks a cracking ball. And it's Robinson. Robinson. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good, decent chance! Docky. Cherki. Natchez Nunes. Natchez Nunes, shifted upfield. And here's Semenyo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Berger. Smith Rowe. Robinson, aim forwards. Berger. Smith Rowe. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Or hit Cuenca. Smith Rowe. O'Reilly. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Iwobi makes the interception. Robinson. Berger. And here's Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. Hit into the middle.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Doku. Cherki. Natchez Nunes. Natchez Nunes, gently done. That's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Oh, such a clever touch. Natchez Nunes. And here's Semenyo. Does really well to win the ball there. And that's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. It's hoisted clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chukwueze. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chukwueze. And it's Robinson. Chance for a shot! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Kusenov. Gehi. O'Reilly. Rodri. Proves too strong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
he latch on to this? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Smith Rowe, and here's Raul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Cherki, Rodri, Doku, and here's Doku, O'Reilly, Cherki, and here's Doku. That is lovely. Delivered across. In comes the corner. Matheus Nunes goes short. Matheus Nunes. That's good play. Can he deliver? And here's Nunes. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Matheus Nunes with the short one. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Castagna. Moved on forwards. Bassi forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bassi shifted upfield. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. Foden.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bassi aimed forwards. Gehi. And it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Foden. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Foden. That's an imaginative pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Smith Rowe. Chukwueze. Raul. And that's a good ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Castagna. Tries to get it clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Semenyo, gently done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Raul. Over to the left. Now, can he find a finish? Nice control. It's anyone's ball now. And here's Raul. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Moved on forwards. On time, excellent interception. Smith Rowe. That's a nicely weighted pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Natchez Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Aim forwards. Jorge Cuenca clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Out towards the flank. Rodri. Foden. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Natchez Nunes. Very nicely done. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Bernardo Silva succumbs to the pressure. Kusanov with the slide tackle there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jorge Cuenca, gently done. Marmoush. Haaland. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.